Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're jumping straight into part 2 of our explainer series on upgrading your English vocabulary. Are you still using the word very for, well, absolutely everything? When we learn a new language, very becomes this massive safety net. So the crucial point is, we want to fix that today with a quick, highly practical vocabulary upgrade that's going to instantly make you sound more native.
Section 1. Expressing extreme emotions. Let's add some real feeling.
We'll kick things off with sadness. Now, what's really interesting here is the massive contrast in power. Saying, I am very sad, gets the point across, sure, but it completely lacks emotional weight. Instead, the native level upgrade is so much better. I'm heartbroken. Heartbroken. I mean, just feel the weight of that word. You wouldn't use this if you just, dropped your favorite ice cream cone on the sidewalk. You use this when a deep emotional connection is actually severed.
Next emotion. Anger. The basic phrase, I am very angry, is clear, yes, but it really doesn't pack a punch, does it? It almost sounds too polite for the situation. The fix? I'm furious.
Furious. When you're furious, you aren't just mildly annoyed that someone cut in front of you in line. You are boiling with rage. Imagine someone deliberately crashing into your parked car and just driving away. You'd say, I am furious. Notice that intense, fiery tone you naturally use when saying it. Dropping very angry for furious instantly communicates that the situation is incredibly serious and, frankly, you are not to be messed with.
And how about fear? I am very scared. It sounds a bit like a child who's frightened by a shadow on the wall, right? When you need to convey absolute, utter panic, you need the native upgrade. I'm terrified. Okay, moving on to Section 2, Surviving Physical Extremes, Feeling the Elements. Here's the classic winter complaint. I am very cold. Let's just cross that out for good. The absolute perfect fix to describe that intense shivering state is, I'm freezing.
Freezing. Imagine waiting for a bus in the middle of January. The wind is howling, it's snowing, and you completely forgot your gloves. Your teeth are literally chattering together. You wouldn't politely stand there and say, excuse me, I am very cold. No way. You'd hug your arms tightly to your chest and say, I am freezing. It paints an immediate, visceral picture of ice and snow right in the listener's mind. And let's look at the exact opposite physical extreme. Out goes, I am very hot. In comes the much more descriptive, much more dramatic, I'm boiling. Boiling. Think about the absolute peak of August. It's 95 degrees outside, incredibly high humidity, the sun is beating down, and you are sweating through your shirt just standing still. Saying it's very hot feels like a massive understatement, doesn't it? But saying I am boiling perfectly captures that sweltering, sticky, oven-like feeling. You are quite literally comparing yourself to a pot of water bubbling on a hot stove.
Section 3, Mental States. Let's talk about what's going on in your head.
Take a look at this comparison. I am very surprised. Now, this could be finding a crisp $5 bill in your old winter jacket. It's pleasant, sure, but for complete jaw-dropping astonishment, we use the upgraded phrase, I'm shocked. Shocked. It's sudden. It is completely unexpected. The word itself implies electricity, right? A sudden, unexpected jolt to your system. Here's another mental state we all experience. I am very confused. It's an okay phrase, but let's replace it with a highly visual, extremely common native alternative. I'm lost.
Lost. Think about when someone is explaining a complex math problem to you, or maybe they're giving you 10 different driving directions all at once, and you cannot follow a single thing they're saying. You literally feel like you're wandering aimlessly in a giant maze. You just hold up your hands and say, wait, I'm lost. It's such a brilliant way to visually communicate to the speaker that you need them to stop and guide you back to the start.
All right, Section 4, Snappy Conversational Responses, Quick and Natural Replies.
Now, what's really interesting here is that these aren't just adjectives, they're complete functional replacements. We've got 3 conversational cheat codes right here. Instead of the flat and honestly sometimes rude, I don't care, we use whatever. Instead of the formal and slow, be careful, we use watch out. And instead of the robotic, I understand, we use got it. Let's see how these actually flow in real time. So, the absolutely crucial point to remember is that language is a muscle. If you don't use these upgrades, you're going to lose them, and you'll go right back to saying very. So here is your daily practice challenge. 1. Pick just one word from today's explainer. 2. Find a reason to use it today in a real conversation. 3. Say it with actual emotion.
Don't just read it like a robot. Feel the furious, feel the freezing, lean into the whatever.
Which brings us to the very end of our explainer today. I want to leave you with this final thought. Which native phrase are you going to use today? Will you be boiling in the summer heat, totally shocked by some news, or maybe just feeling a little whatever about your to-do list? Pick your favorite, get out there, and start practicing. Thank you so much for hanging out and learning with me today, and I absolutely cannot wait to see you in the next one.